Oh boy. Okay, guys. So, welcome back to ARK, or at least what I would call an ARK video, even though we're not going to be playing the game. Here's the deal. On Twitter, Jen released the posters for Extinction at TwitchCon. Now, I myself didn't go to TwitchCon because they weren't streaming ARK Extinction live from TwitchCon, which I will go into and stuff like that and yada yada, but who cares? You guys are interested in what you're looking at right now, this image, and we're going to go really in depth. Like I said, we're going to connect the dots and we're going to get to the bottom of a lot of stuff. Now, the first thing I know you want to know about, or you might want to know about, is this thing right here. It looks like something from Titanfall or Pacific Rim. This is a mech. We can move in a bit closer to this and get a better look at this thing as well. This thing has some kind of energy sword. We can see clearly it has some tech-like armor, and all around we can tell right off the bat this is a element-based mechanical being that was most likely created by survivors. We also see a survivor here using a tech suit. However, the tech suit looks slightly different and a little bit bulkier in my mind. Also, down right here, we see this absolutely terrifying creature with a completely normal stock tech suit wearing user person thing. Yeah, that thing right there. But he has a strange saddle. It's like a tech saddle, it looks like, for this extinction looking creature. And then we have the generic Tech Rex right here, and then another person right here, which people have been assuming is Helena, which is kind of weird because Helena isn't on Earth anymore. In a physical form, at least. She's most likely the AI we've been speaking to, and I'm actually pretty sure that's confirmed. But regardless, what the hell is this? Well, this was actually shown to us ages ago by the ARK devs themselves. It was actually this thing right here. It was a question mark, question mark, question mark unlisted video from ARK Survival Evolved's YouTube channel. And if we go into this and we check this out, we're going to see a much better detailed version of this thing when it was being rendered in 3D. I have reason to suspect this is the Titan we've been seeing in the pictures of the extinction stuff. I kind of lost my bearings for a second there. Don't worry. This has to be, in my mind, the creature, the thing, not creature, the biomechanical thing. Just looking at its body posture, all the armor plating, there is no flesh, no nothing, no sign that there is a creature hidden inside of this. I think we come to the conclusion that we've already seen the mech without knowing we were seeing the mech. If that makes sense. We actually get to see some of the animation too, which is kind of interesting. Moving back into this, actually we're going to go into this one right here. We can see another, this is like a kaiju class creature as well. One of the Titans. I'm not aware of us actually seeing this one yet. I don't think we've seen this one. We can see obviously it's being attacked by some nasty tech rockets, and well, they're obviously doing next to nothing to these guys, so maybe we will need some kind of Pacific Rim based thing to attack these. It kind of makes sense, and I love the idea of them going in this direction where we can have full mech suits. My only question is this piloted? Is this an AI? Or, you know, could this be a case where, like in Pacific Rim, they could have up to 3 or 4 people per suit, where one person would control like certain parts of it, then another player would control like arms, stuff like that. Like, that'd be kind of cool too, but we'll have to wait and see. I do know they said there was going to be some exciting mechanics and very different mechanics. Now, incredibly enough, right here, we also get a better look at the Ice Titan, or what we assume is the Frost Titan. We see Groot is right here, the Tree Titan, Forest Titan, whatever, and then we can see behind it what's actually happening when these guys are fighting. They're obviously a little bit outmatched when it comes to these Titans attacking them, and we get a better look too at this corrupted creature right here, which I'm not really sure what this would be. If it was, maybe it's a brand new corrupted creature. Unfortunately, we can't see what's down here because there's a chair in the way, but we do get to see the Sky Titan right here, the Air Titan, whatever you want to call it, and Dragonpunk actually made a reference to this right here. This was actually tweeted out by Dragonpunk. I don't know if they're, I wouldn't say jealous. I don't know if they entirely agree with it or not. I can't speak on their behalf. I don't know. I think the ARK devs saw all the hype behind their creature and said, hey, we want that same kind of hype, so they designed their own giant Sky Titan. However, I have a feeling Dragonpunk's may be larger. I don't know yet. We'll have to see, and I should stop making assumptions. Let's take a second and compile what we've learned so far. We saw the teaser trailer for this thing right here, even though we didn't know at the time what it was. We know that there are different Titans. We know all of the Titans now, actually. At least we think we know all of the Titans. There's 4 of them, which would make sense. This guy, I'm thinking, is an aquatic type Titan. This guy might be from water, or the limited amounts of water that are actually there. Maybe he's an aberration, not an aberration, extinction corrupted Titan or something like that, because I do know there are no real big bodies of water on Extinction. So, like, I don't know. It gets a little bit tricky. But one thing I do know is right here we see these rocks falling from the sky. Now, for me, I instantly think meteor, right? Why do I instantly think meteor? Well, right here, actually, we can see unique environmental features, meteors from the sky, was something listed on the wiki right here. It's actually on this page of the wiki. As you can see right here on the wiki for ARK Extinction, meteors from the sky is something that they want to do. So a weather event where meteors fall from the sky, obviously. And this right here is the ARK Extinction event. I always had a hunch that they might have wanted to do something with that, because they have the ARK Extinction stuff and everything else that happens where the meteor comes down, wipes out the planet, and everyone restarts. I had a feeling that this would be something they'd want to bring in, but not to that scale, obviously. And I don't know if there's a way to defend yourself from the meteors. Maybe you'd need like a tech shield generator or something like that, and that's basically that. Now, down right here, we see another extinction creature as well. I think this is either a Utahraptor or a Troodon. I think Utah would be a safe bet on this guy based off these claws right here that I see sticking up. So yeah, I'm thinking that's a Utahraptor or Velociraptor, whatever they call it. I think they call it a Utahraptor. I've played so much Jurassic Park lately, I can't differentiate anymore. And that is basically that for those things right here. Now, I do want to make a reference as well. This thing right here wasn't an Argent like I had originally thought. This is actually the new owl that's coming to the game, and I had no idea. Well, I had an idea, obviously, but I didn't know to the extent, because I wasn't focused on this, okay? I was looking at the background. You can't blame me for that. I kind of wish they included this little guy in the thing as well, because I'm interested to see what the deal is with this glowing bioluminescent appendage it has. It's kind of different. And then we move into this image right here as well, where we saw this creature originally, the Sky Titan, whatever you want to call it. And if we move back right here, we can actually see too that this creature, and let me just stop right there actually, because you can see right here, both of these creatures have very similar body shapes. Right here, you see the tail hanging down, and then we see the tail up right here, upright. Something doesn't seem right with these creatures though. Something doesn't hit me correctly, because it has the right tail, but you can see this thing right here, the tail is hanging down. We have the wings right there that are kind of maybe, no, that doesn't make sense either. The wings, I guess, are arched back more, which doesn't look natural for this creature to have. And we can see right here, there is a more slender body, whereas this one doesn't have the dips. It has, I don't know, I guess it depends on the angle it was taken on, but I don't feel, I don't know. I think this and this, they might be 2 different iterations of the creature. I feel like this is a more recent version of what they went with, and this is an older version of the conceptual art. That's what I think is going on, because it doesn't entirely match up. I can't turn this thing, obviously, and make it face the right direction and have the right pose, but just looking at these two, whoops, I just did a thing. Just looking at these two, they don't look right, and I don't know what it is about them that doesn't look right. I think it's just the upper portion and how those are linked up, but we need to see anyways. I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments section, though. Something didn't add up there, for me at least. Now, why do I believe they are not doing any streaming at TwitchCon for tomorrow or over this weekend, unfortunately, which I was really hyped for, because I know they did a lot with Aberration to hype it up. And it's in this thread right here for Reddit. And actually, it was tweeted out as well by Jen. I'm very excited and nervous to be debuting Extinction tomorrow at our breakfast event. I look forward to seeing everyone there and your reaction to some totally new mechanics. P.S. We'll not be streaming from the event, but we'll have gameplay on our Extra Life stream on November 3rd. So November 3rd, we're going to see gameplay, obviously. The 6th is when this should drop, but we do know how notoriously bad ARK is when it comes to releasing updates. And take it from me, I know a lot of people are hearing this, they don't want to believe it, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I genuinely do believe they are going to miss their upload date. When I started YouTube, I was covering ARK when it first came out. There was only one instance I can think of where they met the deadline for an update and published it. All others were delayed. Nothing came early. And that's from my own experience playing this game and recording this game for YouTube. Because you guys, at least I'm sure some of you here know, when it comes to me and ARK, I'm usually one of the first people to get some of these update videos out. Sometimes I'm not if I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed. But unfortunately, I do think they are not going to meet the deadline because they usually don't. Now, that's not saying they won't because it's not the date yet. They might. But more than likely, the history is just going to repeat itself and they'll run into some kind of technical issue. They have a bad track record with that. Now, what we're going to move into next is the Nintendo Switch trailer, because this is actually different to what I understand. So let's sit down, let's watch this real quick and see what the deal is. Oh, God, that sucks. Oh, God. So, obviously, you know, ARK is coming to Nintendo Switch. And that's going to be cool and all. I thought the live-action trailer was cool. I wanted to show you guys that. And, well, I'm sure some of you have already seen it. That's basically that for the stuff. Now, I don't have anything else for you. I had to take a cough drop because I have a bad throat. But I don't have anything else for you guys in the way of this stuff, I guess, for Extinction. Like I said, from my previous experience, I think this is going to be delayed a little bit, or there's going to be some bugs and they have to revert some things, stuff like that. And I'm not trying to be a douchebag or anything about it, or be mean to Wildcard. I have no reason, I have no gain from talking about this, okay? But I just don't have your hypes too high, your hopes too high, because there's a good chance things are going to be delayed. Anyways, guys, that is it for now on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I hope I didn't miss anything. I'm just going through everything now to make sure. No, I don't think I did. Okay, yeah, so let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think about these trailers and these reveals and the teasers and stuff? For me, when it comes down to it, I'm most excited for this badass thing right here. This looks amazing. And oh man, it reminds me of Titanfall and Pacific Rim. I absolutely love Pacific Rim as a movie. Like, it's so, oh man, I love those movies so much. Not so much the second one, but the oldest Pacific Rim, the first one. That's really badass. I freaking love that movie. And Titanfall as a game too is pretty cool. So, you know, when it comes to this, I really hope these are piloted. I really, really hope they're not just AI, because I know how bad AI is in ARK. And, well, that's basically that. Also, if you know what this creature is, you know, please. All right, that's awesome, guys. Thanks, and leave a like if you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video, so on and so forth. Okay, bye.